Wrestling All-Stars, along with the manager of champions, Bill Alfonso. Tonight, it's no disqualification.
2 to the floor outside the ring.
Oh, beautiful. Over the top rope. And it looks like Sabu landed on 10. There it is. The manager of champions earned that nickname for a reason. Oh, there's a chair. Nice toss. Oh, right to the forehead of dangerous Devon Storm. That chair. Another trademark of Sabu. Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal. Into the corner.
Oh, Devon Storm fell forward and jammed his own chin on top of that folding chair.
Sabu now. Sabu. What is this? Oh, unbelievable move. No disqualification match for World Wrestling All-Stars. Devon Storm heads up maneuver. Devon Storm. Look at that. Right onto the chair. Sabu, and certainly that's the fatigue. That's got to be the fatigue.
Vertical suplex.
High-risk maneuver coming up. Wait a minute. Devon Storm. Oh. See that?
Sabu did.
Did you see how that connected? Right to the forehead. Sabu. Oh, right over the head.
He would appear to have connected fairly solidly there, Jeremy. And again with the chair throw.
A chair.
Alfonso hit his own man by accident.
2, 3, and Devon Storm has defeated Sabu. Sabu is high in the air. Sabu has a chair now. Arabian. Oh! Unbelievable. Leg drop through the table by Sabu. And while Devon Storm may have won the battle, Sabu has won the war. Well, we're ready. It's cage match time here for the World Wrestling All-Stars. Devon Storm and Sabu. Get ready.
This is going to be violent, and I love violence. I've always been a proponent of violence. I love blood. I love bloody matches.
With a 30-minute time limit, about to make his way to the ring from the other side of sanity, weighing in at 236 pounds. This is Devon Storm!
Devon Storm on his way to the ring, what perhaps will be the biggest match of his life. Sabu, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniac, his challenger. In this 15-foot-high steel cage match, you can bet when Sabu and Devon Storm tangled at Revolution last month, they threw everything they had at each other.
They closed the gate. Yeah.
Making his way into the cage now. It's a 15-foot-high steel cage. The rules here in the WWA state it's a pinfall. Doesn't matter where they are, doesn't
And
matter
his
what
opponent
happens.
from Bombay, weighing in at 231 pounds, is a homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniac. This is Sabu!
A homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniac, and the crowd cheers. I mean, I guess there's got to be a mark for homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniacs in professional wrestling.
Sabu, no stranger to hardcore action. However, it's been a while since we've seen this Bombay maniac inside the confines of a 15-foot-high steel cage.
Yeah,
Devon
make sure
Storm.
that cage is locked. Close that cage. Lock these two animals in here.
As
What is
fans-
Sabu always pointing at?
Fans on their feet here. Cage match. Now, here are the rules for this. Pay close attention, folks. It's not about getting out of the cage. It's about using the cage. However you can get a pinfall, whether it's in the ring, whether it's outside the ring, whether it's out in the parking lot, a pinfall is all it matters. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's the only way we can declare a winner. That cage is used more as a weapon than anything else. As Devon Storm and Sabu tie up for what is going to be a crazy match. A car accident, if you will, Disco.
Hopefully. I mean, I can only hope and wish.
Well, the cage certainly is used as a weapon, I'm sure, and will be, as both these men.
Oh, good German suplex right off the bat by Devon Storm.
Yet to come tonight, that World Heavyweight title match. We've got an evening gown match as well.
Oh, I love those matches.
But Devon Storm and Sabu, the rematch taking place inside the cage here for the World Wrestling All-Stars. Last month at the Revolution, these two were absolutely phenomenal. Threw everything they had at each other. A complete physical contest. Tonight,
Oh! springboard DDT.
By Sabu. And all the referee can do is count to 3. 1, 2. Not enough to pin Devon Storm. Devon Storm and Sabu have wrestled on a few of the shows here that we've taken throughout the world for the World Wrestling All-Stars. In fact, had an incredible match in Sydney last Sunday. But everything changes when you put up a 15-foot high steel cage around the ring, Disco.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can climb on top of the steel cage. They can. But what I like is when they take their face and they rake it across the steel cage and they start bleeding and start bleeding profusely.
That's what
bleeding profusely.
Devon Storm now, the victim.
Oh, great springboard.
Of a springboard, and again, Sabu to that second rope. Sabu is such an innovative wrestler. Was really one of the first.
What does genocidal mean?
I'll give you a dictionary later.
He wants to kill everybody. A genocidal maniac wants to kill everybody, doesn't he?
What is this?
Oh, beautiful move by Devon Storm. I liked it. He could have broken his back. Maybe, but I can only hope and dream.
Devon Storm now to the other end. Oh, that steel cage. And Sabu now draped over the second rope, falls down. And Devon Storm, leave it to Devon to come up with a new way to use that cage as a weapon. Right into the back, and certainly that's got to fatigue Sabu. That's got to set in some serious pain.
Well, Devon Storm, I understand, to prepare for this match, went down to the zoo and studied how animals live in cages down at the zoo. Did you hear anything about that?
What is this? Oh! Did you see that? Face first. A drop kick to the back sends Sabu right into that steel cage. And it gives Devon an opportunity to make a cover. 1, 2.
Well, I got to admit, and Sabu's bleeding profusely.
Well,
Sabu, look at this. He's bleeding profusely.
The steel cage can be used as a weapon, and so often is.
See, Devon Storm's making a mistake here. He should go for the open wound right now. You have a bleeding, wounded animal. Go for the kill.
Here's the thing about Sabu, though. We've seen it before. Blood does not affect him. Devon Storm on the top rope. The sight of your own blood. Normally a psychological. There's a big frog splash. The sight of your own blood. Often a psychological, too. Puts you at a huge psychological disadvantage. We've talked about that before.
And Sabu bleeding profusely.
But I have a feeling he almost enjoys it.
Well, why would he enjoy that? I think he would enjoy it. The other guy was bleeding more than him bleeding.
Well, for both of these men to compete the way they do, it's not really about, it's more psychological than anything. The pain threshold both these two have endured since competing against one another is absolutely unbelievable. Devon Storm catches Sabu.
Oh, Frankensteiner off the top rope.
And a great recovery. A face full of blood there from Sabu. 1, 2.
To me, that makes it worth the price of admission.
Sabu.
Look, he's bleeding from the back. He's bleeding all over the place. Oh, wow.
One open wound after another. His back is tore open. And that was from hitting his back up against that steel cage earlier. Devon Storm thrown into the cage. And there is a lot of blood in the ring right now. Sabu sinks in a chin lock.
Oh, what's he doing?
Puts a chin lock in now
He's
against
got an object.
Devon's.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
He's stabbing him. Oh, my God.
That is absolutely disgusting.
God.
Please do not get a close-up.
Oh. He learned this from his uncle, the Sheik. The original Sheik taught him this.
Devon Storm, can you believe that Sabu has resorted to that? Completely illegal and absolutely disgusting.
What is the referee doing?
Takes the initiative there. That's how crazy Sabu is. Absolutely no regard for his opponent or himself, for that matter. He knows one thing, and that's survival. We've talked about the pain threshold before. Both these individuals have incredible pain thresholds and very, very little disregard or very regard for their own well-being.
He obviously has no regard for Devon Storm because he took a steel pipe and jabbed him in the head with it repeatedly. Tried to stab him to death.
What do we have here? From the top rope, Northern Lights suplex by Devon Storm. A heads-up maneuver, and Sabu reeling in pain. Here comes a steel chair. Devon Storm asked for a steel chair.
Yeah, the guy just gave it to him. Oh.
And there it is. Just wildly flailing that steel chair in Sabu's direction. And a shot to the midsection. What is this? Into the corner. Devon Storm now. Into the corner again. Goes Sabu. His back put up against that steel chair.
What a clever use of a chair by Devon Storm.
No! Northern Light suplex onto the chair. 2. And Sabu somehow kicks out. Both men bleeding profusely.
Look at the chair. Profusely bleeding, both of these guys.
Devon Storm sets that chair now in the corner. I can only describe this as a car wreck. You hate to turn away, but you can't help it.
I love it. What are they going to do now?
Into the corner now. Here comes Devon Storm. Here comes Sabu. Blocks it. Sabu with a right hand. And again, Sabu with a third. Right hand to the face of Devon Storm. And the blood is flowing on Devon Storm and Sabu. Here's a roll-up. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and face first into the chair goes Devon Storm.
Great counter by Sabu. Very clever maneuver.
Here's a cover. 1, 2. And not enough to pin Devon Storm. We've seen Devon Storm before on WWA pay-per-views. We saw him destroy Norman Smiley. We saw him take Sabu to the limit. And actually defeated Sabu at the Revolution pay-per-view. While Devon Storm may have won the battle, Sabu has won the war. And looks to be finishing that war here tonight against Devon Storm inside the steel cage for the World Wrestling All-Stars. This is what it's all about, folks. This is the eruption. And Sabu and Devon Storm. Sabu now into the ropes, rather. Table, or rather a chair. And that's the thing I was going to mention, the table.
Jeremy, this is a hard match to call. These guys are, I mean, I've never seen nothing like this before.
1,
some of the stuff they're doing in there.
2. I mentioned it earlier, Sabu is really the inventor, the man who brought a table into the ring first. He was the very first one to do it, and certainly...
Oh, so it's his fault.
Since then, people have made virtual careers out of it. Arabian Facebuster to Devon Storm.
He's actually made a lot of money for a lot of table companies, I imagine, too.
It's Sabu now. Can you believe it, the fatigue that has set in, and Sabu is going for a move like this to the top of the cage? No! No! Moonsault from the top of the cage!
I don't believe it. You gonna have a broken leg or broken ribs?
The Federal Communications Commission will not allow me to repeat what the crowd is saying, but I certainly second it.
Wow.
Sabu climbs in how quickly he climbed to the top of that cage.
Like an animal. And you put an animal inside of a cage and look at what you got. 2 animals going at it just bleeding profusely.
Devon Storm now has him up. Has Sabu up.
Oh, Death Valley driver on the steel chair.
And while Devon Storm may have the advantage here, 1, 2. It's going to take more than that. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's going to take more than that to beat Sabu.
Well, should hook the leg if he's going to try to pin him.
Devon Storm now climbing to the top rope. Devon Storm now climbing to the top of the cage.
Climbing out.
Climbing out of the cage now. This is not a victory. It's got to be a pinfall, which is awfully strange of Devon Storm to climb out of a steel cage. But apparently, well, I guess I stand corrected. The game plan is being implemented.
What is he doing? He's doing like interior decorating a ringside now.
The cage has been locked, but Devon Storm has gotten the key and is opening in cage now. Has just been drop-kicked in the face by Sabu.
Yeah, he went outside to do some interior decorating at ringside. He gave Sabu time to recover. Stupid move. Stupid move.
Oh! Hurling himself over the top rope to the floor through the cage door. The innovation never ceases to amaze me.
What's he looking for now?
Devon Storm on the floor. You see him in
look at
pain.
Storm. He's scared to death. Oh, no. Tables.
Sabu has a table set up now. And during that time is given Devon Storm the chance to recover slightly. Right hand coming up, measures him, and again, 3 right hands by Devon Storm.
Oh.
And Sabu meets him with a right hand of his own. Sabu now takes Devon Storm, trying to whip him into the cage, but blocked by Devon Storm. What is this?
Oh.
Right across the protective barrier at
God, you
ringside.
can break a rib.
Absolutely unbelievable.
It's incredible the amount of punishment these guys take. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Devon Storm now setting Sabu up. That protective barrier at ringside draped across the chairs, or rather the stairs. What is this? High vertical suplex. Oh!
Good God.
And the crowd in Melbourne on their feet for Sabu and Devon Storm for the World Wrestling All-Stars Eruption. And look at Devon Storm now. Going for another table. Sabu is actually tied up in that protective barrier at ringside.
Is he stuck? What's he doing? Devon Storm is climbing under the ring, and what's he doing, looking for rats?
What is he doing? Devon Storm now deep, deep under the ring.
Another table. We have 3 tables at ringside now.
I don't know what Devon Storm has in store for Sabu or what he's trying to do here. But if history is any indication, when it's pay-per-view, when it's Devon Storm, and when it's with the World Wrestling All-Stars, anything can and will happen.
Oh. Incredible punishment. Jeremy, you will never, ever see me wrestle in a match like this. And I'm tough. Legitimately tough.
You think so?
Yes.
It's Sabu and Devon Storm now. Devon Storm is doing something at ringside while Sabu is getting a little time to recover.
I mean, I don't even think the fans can truly comprehend the amount of pain that these guys go through out there.
Devon Storm now setting up a table on top of a table. Has to roll underneath the table to get at Sabu now.
Oh, DDT on the floor.
And Devon Storm now sizing up Sabu. Here we go, atomic drop. Oh, wait a minute.
What is he doing?
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Sabu's out.
Reeling in pain. Oh, have a chair, Sabu. Knocks
Wait a
Zilla.
minute.
Devon Storm climbing back into the ring. Devon Storm now.
No way.
Devon Storm is on the top rope. Sabu is
Are you
draped across
kidding me?
2 tables at ringside.
Don't do this. Come
Devon
on.
Storm,
This is dangerous.
look at how high he is. Devon Storm now. Oh, dear God.
My God. Are you kidding me?
Sabu
Are
and
you
Devon
kidding
Storm
me?
have thrown everything they can at one another. Referees now checking. Make sure both men okay. Calling down the referees. Make sure both men obviously got to be hurt.
Obviously.
And if this is the way the match has to end, so be it. Referees
what is
now.
he doing here?
All right.
Okay,
The
we get
second.
word from the back.
Yep.
From the back, the commissioner is saying that there must be a winner, and has sent a second official down to ringside.
Both men have to continue. Sabu has ruled, or rather, Sid Vicious has ruled that this match will continue. Has to be a pinfall, no matter how much blood, no matter how many tables, no matter how much violence we witness here tonight. We must get a winner in this cage match.
Well, they got to try to pin him.
And it's Sabu now,
What is he doing now?
setting up a table of his own. And the absolutely...
Now we got some interior damage. Oh! Smart move by Storm.
Storm now on the outside of the ring as a table has been set up. Devon Storm now climbing back into the ring. Sabu now coming.
What did he say?
Here comes a chair from Devon Storm. Oh! And a chair from Devon Storm again to the bloody Sabu. Oh!
He threw a fireball at him.
Remnant
He tried to burn him.
of the Sheik,
He burned him, Jeremy.
a relative of Sabu, and burnt flesh.
Good God.
A fireball thrown in the face of Devon Storm by Sabu. And what is this? Sabu now, climbing to the top. Oh! There's a moonsault. No, don't do it again. Don't. One was enough. Sabu, don't do it again. One was enough to Devon Storm. From the top of the cage.
Oh, my God almighty.
1, 2, 3.
Thank God. Thank God this is over. Too much, Jeremy. Incredible violence. I don't think in any organization, anywhere in the world, you will see a more violent matchup than we just saw right now.
A true physical, and not only that, an emotional match for both men.
My God.
And Sabu
Unbelievable.
has defeated Devon Storm. And Devon Storm now trying to get to his feet, but both men obviously fatigued. Sabu wins this matchup. In a match that saw everything from dives from the top of the steel cage to fireballs to chairs.
And he celebrated on top of the cage.
In a match that can only truly be described
That's sick.
as sick in the true definition of hardcore.
Look at the man. He's scarred. He's bleeding. The other man is hurt. I mean, Jeremy, this is incredible. Incredible violence.
And much to the delight of the fans here in Melbourne, a steel cage match like never before witnessed on this continent, and I would venture to say any other for that matter. Sabu, your winner of this steel cage matchup for the World Wrestling All-Stars. A very evenly matched matchup, I would have to say.
Well, I mean, you know, sick. It's sick violence. I mean, that's what we saw. I mean, these guys do everything in the kitchen sink at each other. I mean, somebody's going to get hurt one of these days doing one of these matches, and we almost saw it here tonight.
Well,
I mean, the high risk is incredible. Incredible high risk maneuvers.
that's what it's all
Unbelievable,
about.
Jeremy.
When it's pay-per-view,